We expect demand to rise to a record level of 97 million barrels per day in 2017.
Vincent, since your last interview you did with us in last February, how have jet prices been faring in that time, and also how do you see them? How do you see they will continue to perform in the next coming months?
Well, jet fuel derives from crude oil. Therefore, in the long term, prices of jet fuel are correlated with prices of crude oil, though they do not track them on a daily basis. So that's why, since they bottomed out in January at around $300 or even below $300 per ton, they have they rose steadily for 6 months, peaking close to $500 per ton in June, and since then they have cooled down a bit and they are somehow in a range. Now, regarding to where they're heading, it's always difficult to say. Obviously, the movement of crude oil prices will be the decisive factor. On the demand side, we expect demand to rise to a record level of 97 million barrels per day in 2017, but whether this is going to be sufficient to achieve the much discussed rebalancing of the market is not sure. So no clear trends at the moment.
And looking at the longer term, do you think commercial jet fuel is going to start being challenged by alternative jet fuels?
In the foreseeable future, conventional jet fuel, meaning fossil jet fuel, will remain dominant. Now, there are many bio-jet fuel projects following diverse technical and chemical approaches at different stages of development and approval. The main objective for all those alternative fuels or biojet fuels is to develop so-called drop-in fuel, which means a fuel which can be mixed with conventional jet fuel in existing plane engines. So this is absolutely not about eliminating conventional jet fuels, but adding some bio components to it. So for the moment, even though production costs are decreasing steadily, biojet fuel in itself is not economically competitive. So it means that its development will depend a lot on the regulatory framework, in particular with regards to emission reductions. Now, unlike petrol and diesel for cars and trucks, in most countries, jet fuel is not taxed. So it means that it is not through a more favorable taxation that biojet fuel can be favored or encouraged. So it means that it will definitely take some time before biojet fuel becomes economically viable on a large scale.
Well, biojet fuel, it does sound like it's long term. Has there already been commercial sales of this biojet fuel?
Yes, there has. Certain oil companies, partnering in general with specialized niche players, have set up commercial offers for biojet fuel. The fact of having made commercial sales of biojet fuel is a very important step. It means that it is feasible to fly real planes with real passengers with some biojet fuel, mixed with conventional jet fuel, of course. Going one step further, I should mention the specific case of the Oslo airport, which is the first one in the world where biojet fuel is brought to the planes through the normal logistic facilities of the airport, that is, through the hydrant which runs through below the runway. Normally, biojet fuel requires dedicated logistics with a truck coming to the wing of the plane, but in Oslo, it's going through the normal infrastructure.
And in regards to your company, Total, what are you doing in regards to this biojet fuel?
Total has entered into a strategic partnership with Amiris, which is a well-known bioscience American company in which we have even acquired a share. Together with Amiris, we have developed a process which is based on the fermentation of any sugar, which can be processed into a biohydrocarbon called farnesene. And this product can be mixed with conventional jet fuel, and on a 90-10 mix, 90 conventional jet fuel, 10% farnesene, this mix has been certified as suitable jet A1 for commercial use, which is very important. So now Amiris has a production unit in Brazil, which produces farnesene from sugarcane, from responsibly grown sugarcane, I should say. And this can be shipped all over the world. And Total has made a number of sales to various airlines, to Air France, to KLM, to Lufthansa, often upon specific events. For example, for the Cannes Film Festival in 2016, Total has supplied Air France for dedicated flights between Paris and Nice with biojet fuel. There is something else also which is worth noting. We are supplying the first fill of all newly manufactured Airbus planes for Cathay Pacific. Now, beyond this, I would say that Total is heavily committed towards biofuels in general, not only biojet fuel, biofuels in general. And this is particularly visible through the large investment we are making to convert our refinery in southern France, the Provence refinery, into a biorefinery. It will be the first of its kind.
Well, Vincent, thank you so much for coming in today and giving us an update on the jet fuel market.
Thank you, Celeste. My pleasure.
That's all from myself and Vincent today, but if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and comment on our website, dukascopy.tv.